Hello guys and girls and welcome back. It's your boy Big John here. The at's at the bottom of the screen if you'd like to listen to my music. So is all the relevant information I'll be speaking about in this video. And today what I will be talking about is how you can compound your account using the Neo indicator. Now you could do this probably with, many different signal services. It doesn't even have to be my own. But one thing I do get a lot of the time in my group is people asking, how many winning trades are there in Neo? What's the consistency? All of these types of questions. Can I come in with this money, that money, etc.? And I feel like if I just made a video like this, it would make it so much easier for people to understand what they would be getting out of Neo in a long-term basis, whether they want to have low investment or whether they want to have high investment in terms of trading with Neo. And yeah, I think it would be a great help. For 2 lucky winners that want to get into the Neo competition, which the results will be called out at the end of this month, all you have to do is head over to my Instagram. You have to go into my latest post, which is right here. You have to click on this post, like this post, give it a listen to as well. It's about my new single that should be dropping on the 24th of February. That will be the audio for the single, the full release of that. And all you got to do is give it a like and give it a comment here and put Neo competition. As you can see, other traders have obviously come in here and done that. You can see right there. Also give me a follow as well on my Instagram. That'd be great. I have just put together a nice explanation so people can understand what I mean by high investment and what I mean by low investment. What we can see here is the definition of high investment of what I've just put here. Doesn't have to be this exact figure. You can change this if you feel you want to. I've got $5,000, so I want to spend $1,000 paying off the monthly cost of Neo for the year. This is what you could do. That's how much it would cost in dollars. I broke it down and I've worked it out for everybody. And then what you could do with the 5,000 budget you do have here, you could use 4,000 to put into your trading brokerage account for you to be able to trade the Neo setups. So what we can see here is that this is a high investment with 1 to 2%. And this is a low growth explanation of pros and cons of what can happen when you are doing low growth, high investment, 1 to 2%. Of course, a pro is long-term consistency. Now, you will start to see a better version of long-term consistency if you're obviously not over leveraging your account. So therefore, you're trading with smaller lot sizes, but you have a higher investment in terms of what you do have in your brokerage account. And another pro is ease of trading whilst in drawdown. Now, you might be saying, what does that mean? Imagine now you're in a trade and somebody that is, over leveraged, they're going to be negative maybe 50, 60, $100 in a trade. Whereas because you're trading with such a low growth pattern and compounding, you are going to be in a position where you might only be $10 or $20 in drawdown whilst you're waiting for this trade to go into profit. So therefore, you're just going to feel a lot more easy and peaceful whilst you're in this trade in terms of $20 negative in your account, but you have $4,000 balance. And then another pro is you learn how the market will behave over a long period of time whilst trading. So you're going to learn the ebbs and flows of the market. So the way the market goes up, the way the market goes down, you're just going to have a lot more feel into how the market moves. Exactly how you would feel if you was to put money into cryptos. When you have a stock portfolio, the market goes up and down. So your investment will go up and down. And this is what you'll start to learn about Forex trading. So this helps you if you have a high investment with low growth, you're able to see this. Another pro is you will start to master trading psychology. And this is what I'm saying. Because you're seeing the market going up and down over a long period of time, you're going to start to master trading psychology and understanding that every single trade doesn't need to win in order for you to be consistent long term. A con for this is slower compound growth. So of course you're going to see your account growing a lot slower than anybody else that is doing a much higher leverage in terms of trading. Another con is that you will be in trades a lot longer in order to see your returns you want. So of course you're going to be in trades a lot longer in terms of the period of time you're in the trade for you to see that overall, take profit level in terms of the returns you want. So with low investment, you can have 10 to 20%, but you're going to have high growth. You can see a pro of this will be that there's fast compound growth. Now, of course, fast compound growth is going to be excellent for people, that want to make their money quick. They want to see nice returns. That is what you'll be able to see. Another pro of this is when in a trade, you'll be able to take profits quicker, meaning you can close with good returns before take profit has been reached. So before take profits actually been hit, you're going to see nice profit returns. Instead of somebody that's long-term trading, they might have to wait a little bit longer. They need to stretch out as much as possible from the trade, whereas you wouldn't necessarily need to. If you're doing high growth, you could get half the trade, 3/4 of the trade, even sometimes quarter of the trade, and it can be a very nice amount of money. Another pro is you can re-enter this compound method X amount of times. So people might be saying to me, okay, how would we be able to do this? Now, you can clearly see here on a low investment, high growth account is $250. So imagine you do have even the same money overall here. So you have $4,000 plus $1,000. So altogether, you do have $5,000, but you want to start with low investment, high growth. So what you would be able to do is use $250 X amount of time. So how many times can $250 go into $4,000? So I believe that is about 16 times. So you would be able to literally start over of this account 16 times. So you'd have another 15 attempts at trying to grow your account to obviously X amount within that year. Now we go into what a con would be. You're going to be in trades and you're going to be leveraged a lot higher than a low growth, high investment trader would be. So therefore, you have to understand you'll be in drawdown sometimes. And when you're in drawdown, you can be, now it's the opposite compared to them. If you're in drawdown, you might be in drawdown $100, you know, $75, $50, but then the long-term trader with the low growth would be in drawdown of like $10 or $20. So you can kind of see where I'm coming from. So therefore it could be a bit more stressful for the individual depending on how their tolerance is to handling drawdown. Now, another con is the chance of emotional decisions being made. You're in a position now where because you're in a certain amount of drawdown, you might say to yourself, you know what, I need to close this with a partial loss. I need to close with a complete loss, just because you don't want to take the chance of losing all your money. So emotional decisions can start being made just because your account is obviously more leveraged. Another con is high risk of your account having a margin call and your trade being closed by the broker. Okay, so now we're in my Discord, and this is an absolute free area that anybody, if they go to any of the links down in the bottom of the description, especially my Discord link, you sign up to my Discord. You just got to verify yourself because we don't want too many bots or scammers obviously in the Discord. And then if you go into the side segments here, you will see something that says Neo pip count. You can click right here and you can see every single trade that is taken on Neo and the results of what the trade did produce. So of course I know every single trade didn't hit TP1 or TP2, so I will account for some margin of error when I go to my compound list just after this segment, but we can see how many winning trades are here. I'm also not going to count every single trade here because it is open to the public. So when we do count every single thing that did come through here, even with Trinity, you can see all these are trades that got taken, even with this new system Trinity, which is the sister system to Neo, shorter term trades should I say, compared to how long Neo trades can be, there was 23 winning trades, and this was in a period of 5 months. That's how long Neo's been running for. So now we are on the compound sheet, and you can see I've started the compound sheet with the high investment, low growth, which is 2%. I've put there, and we can see what happened here. So if we go up to 23 trades and then we say we lost 10 trades, we will end up back on 13 trades. So you grew your account by following the Neo trades by 1,174. It says Great British Pounds here for me. Of course, you can change this Excel sheet. There is a link to this in my Discord. I have shown people many times where you can get it. I will show them just after this as well, where the segment is in my Discord. You can change this to dollars so you can see how much it will be in dollars. If I put $4,000 in an account, I would have grown this account by 1,174 pounds. Let's put some margin of error in there just because, you know, we have to be careful of what we're trying to do here. We might have closed some trades at, you know, break even, or some might have been partial profits. So I'm going to go down another 3 levels on here and say I would have banked around about £875 from trading with Neo for the last 5 months at 2% growth on this account. I'm being very, very careful with the growth on this account. We can see here where I've got 875, and we can see here in those 5 months, I have already paid for the amount of Neo for the year. Can we see what I'm talking about here, guys and girls? And now we are $191 ahead, and we still have how many more months left in the year, which is all just going to be straight profit now. Okay, so you can see here now I have put this number here. So we started off with 250 And what are we looking for when we come to here to see where we would have been? So remember, we would have been on trade 13, £2,674. Of course, we're going to put the margin of error. So we go down to trade 10. So I was still able to make £1,250 doing this strategy and what Neo basically provided for me. So around about that amount of money, you would now be with this strategy $700 more in profit if you started with 250 and was doing a 20% growth. Remember, I wouldn't say start with just one 250. It would be better for you to have $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, and then you can say, okay, I'm going to try one 250. I'm going to try another 250. If it doesn't work out for you, if you miss taking out your profits from the trade, and always put a margin of error that can happen there. So never just come in with 250 and expect for it to happen. But you shouldn't be trading with the whole 1,000 and doing 20% growth. There's no need, is what I'm trying to explain to you. And this one here is just so people can see where the compound sheet is. It's right here. You can download it from my Discord. It's just in the risk management section. You can go right here. Last but not least, these are the trades that are provided, and you can see how they look when they come through in Telegram. Looks like this. Of course, it doesn't have these grayed out areas. This is because there's information that was going on at the time of ongoing trades and other things like that. I will put this here. This is in the Neo red pill section or the Neo's trading area. I will put several charts, simple as day, like this, with take profit levels, and I'll keep you updated because every single trade I am in at the same time. So please, everybody's got to be aware of that. I'm not giving out no trades that I'm not trading myself. And we can see here, this is a fantastic member. He's also a mentorship member, and he understands fully and completely what I'm talking about, long-term growth, because he's been with me a while now, and he's been in a lot of Zoom calls and stuff like that, and he's learned a lot of information from me. And we can see straight away here, this is a gentleman that's held trades through drawdown and comes out profitable at the end. And even I've come out of the trade and he's still holding the trade because he understands the flow of the market, and when it goes negative, it's going to go positive eventually. The trades we look for, or the setups that happen, there is a reason for why we expect him to become profitable. In this section right here, we can see that there's testimonials. This is another user of Neo right here. You can see all the profits. This isn't my account. We can see this is my account here. This is a 3K account right here. We can see the trades coming through. Of course, this is with the trades that are still open. I was very transparent, and you can see even here that this shows the accounts of all the trades that were taken, winning and losing positions. Like, it's all here. Everything is transparent. So if you'd like to get into any of these services, please do not hesitate to contact me in Telegram, which my link is below in the description, or in Discord. You can do that. So if you want to become consistently profitable and you have in your mind about long-term effects of trading, hit me up. It's not a problem at all. You can get into this paid service. There is currently 20 positions available for people. If it does start to get too busy for me, I will close down the amount of positions in here. So on that note, guys and girls, again, I don't want it to be too long. I understand if it was a bit, lengthy in terms of me speaking, but I hope you love the information that was provided, and I hope you can see how you can become consistently profitable by using a signal service or even my service, which is Neo with Telegram alerts. And on that note, guys and girls, I'm gonna have to love and leave you. Peace.